we can touch more on that, later on. But yeah, so how is that impacting my life? Definitely, if I'm concerned about what people will think, then that will stop me from doing anything, right? That will continue to put me in a comfortable space, which nothing grows in a comfortable space. Even seeds, they have to burst out, or butterflies, they have to pop out, right? Like we
Exactly.
always have to come out of something for you to really grow. So yeah, I hope that our viewers can relate to at least some of the things that we are bringing up. But hi, Francis. So happy to have
Thank you
you here.
for that, Sis Beth. But I am so happy that Jonathan was able to join us, even if she's a little bit late. So I let
Sorry, guys.
everyone know.
Traffic.
Introduce yourself, and I'm going to let you answer the question as well.
Hello, guys. My name is Jonathan Francis. I'm a full-time registered nurse here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and also doing this business part-time. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being able. I know you'll be a little bit late, and I'm so happy to see you. So, what about you, Jonathan? What's the biggest fear holding you back from starting something new, and how do you think it's impacting your life?
Um, I would go back to before I started the business, right?
Yes.
So I tried many things before because I came to realize that nurses, engineers like yourself, they get paid a lot. Okay, we do, in all honesty. But the thing that I realized that even though we get paid a lot, we cannot solely depend on our income from our
That's
career, because the last pandemic, the last global crisis, our department, because I work inside the surgical department for most of the time that I was a nurse. I am a nurse, but our department closed during those times, and no surgeries. That means no income. We're going to be floated somewhere else, right? We've been floated everywhere, so it was kind of difficult. And then after that, they started cutting our hours, and then it's like, oh man, how are we going to survive this, right? So luckily we did survive. We weathered the storm because we saved a little bit on the side, but it emptied out our savings.
yeah.
So I decided, what are we going to do now? I got scared because what if it happens again? We already emptied out our savings. And then I was debating if am I gonna find another full-time job alongside my full-time if ever we get called back, or try something new. I feared that I didn't have the experience of working online. So everything that I know initially, it's like, oh, it might not work out. I heard Beth talked about fear of failure. That came to me many times. It's like, what if I tried? What if I gambled whatever savings we have left after the pandemic, and then it doesn't work out? How are we going to recover from that? But I tried many things. I tried many companies online, but they were too good to be true. So that added to my skepticism. So fear of actually moving on from, or looking for something new, it came to me. And then it's like, okay, I need to snap out of it. So when I see my mentor's video, I took action. It's like, okay, I'll take this a step at a time. I dissected the process. I learned that, of course, any individual who's actually thinking straight, sorry guys, they know if you're going to start a business, it's not free. You need to
Exactly.
put down an investment, right? But it's so funny how we encountered a lot of people that think, okay, I'll start a business, hoorah, hoorah, and all of that. And then when they find out that it involves, funding, they back out. It's like, what do you expect? It's free. You're gonna spend like a little bit of this, and then you expect earning a lot. No, it doesn't work like that. So I did my own research, because of that fear of failing. I did all my research before I started the business. I look with I look for the company. Of course, if you have logic, like what I mentioned earlier, you will know that those reviews that you will see of all the brands that you look for, some of them are negative. Those are the people that getting paid to do it, or those are the people that did the business, but they didn't really do the business, and then they started blaming people, blaming the process, blaming the company. Never they blame themselves. So I passed by that. I brushed those reviews off, and then I look at the what do you call this, the mission statement of our company, and then I said, I really, and then I remember when I read that, I felt like when they say when you skip a heartbeat. I honestly did. It's like, okay, this is good. So sorry, my dog is playing beside me. So I did. I took action, and then it totally changed my life. I think that's one of the best decisions I've made, other than going into nursing. It's like a
Yeah.
calling for me. Being a nurse, it's a calling, and doing this business is the same way. It's like I am meant to do this. I am meant to lead a group and touch many people's lives, and it totally impacted my life right now. My view, my mindset, my I develop a better personal development. If that makes sense. I
Yeah. And
I
this
had a
makes you
better
confident.
yeah, it's like before starting this business, I could talk in front of people, but not this way.
Yeah,
I
same to
now
me.
put me in any big conference, I'll be able to speak. Okay, I talk too much, guys. Sorry.
Thank you for that wonderful sharing. Yeah, yeah, for you it's when you do the research first. Me, it's backward. I was so excited because it also was during the pandemic when I entered this, because just like you, our, I think I already share about this one many times, but our roller skating rink business was closed down for so many months, almost a year, and we don't know if we'll be able to survive that pandemic. So that's when I really look for something that I can do at home. And I was also very nervous about losing my job, because I'm supporting my family back home, and I know my aging parents really depend on me, and that's one of my fear during that time. But when I saw this one, I was so excited. But the one that really feared me was the black me was um getting out of my comfort zone, really sharing the business to the world. I was so shy before that I have a business. So because my confidence that time was so low about the business, and then that's when I study really, totally that told the training, that when I did the training, that's when I totally understand what this business is about and really understand how it works, and that's my confidence getting, and that's when I said, okay, I have to do this. Anyhow, thank you for all the sharing. Next is, have you ever taken a leap of faith despite feeling scared? What did you learn from that experience? So I am going to start with Sis Beth.
Yes, I have. And so I will give credit to my dad here. He's actually his birthday today. That's why I want
Happy
to just
Happy
birthday!
also
birthday.
tribute to him. I mean, unfortunately, he has passed on, but that's something that stays with you, right? His birthday.
Yeah,
So one of the
exactly.
things that I fondly remember, he would always tell me is that, Beth, how would you know you don't like it unless you give it a try? Because I used to be picky, right? So coming from the Philippines and then now in the US, so that started with food, because my dad he loves food, all kinds. I would be picky. And so then I would say no to things I'm not familiar with. So he would challenge me and say, Beth, how would you know you don't like it unless you tried? Which to me made a lot of sense, right? So
Yeah.
ever since then, when I would see something, whether it be food or whatever, experience or whatever in life that would come about, okay, how would I know if it's not gonna work if I don't try, right? How do I know I don't like it if I don't try? So I think that gave me that confidence that it's okay to try. Because then how would you know if you don't try? Which is so basic, so simple, but it's so true. How would
Exactly,
I know
exactly.
if I don't try? Um, so yeah, so I've been taking a lot of leap of faith for sure. I have tried many side hustles too, just like Jonathan. And the reason why I do that is because I want to at least give it a try, and then if it doesn't work out, I know that I gave it my all. The thing is, once I give it a try, I give it my all. I don't give half effort. No, I give it my all, because I know that when I do that, and if it doesn't work, then it really doesn't work. But if I know, if I give it my all and then I get results from it, then that's great. So that's why I hey guys, excuse me please, my children are under the table where I am going live, and they are fighting.
Oh gosh.
He's 5 and she's 8. So there you go. So yeah, and something that I also try to teach my children, if they don't like something, whether it be food or whatever, how do you know if you don't like it if you don't give it a try? So what I learned from that experience is that it has led me to experience so many things, like even with this business. Even though I have tried so many businesses, yes, some are successful, some worked, some failed, but I have no regrets, and I appreciated the online business more because with the experiences with the other side hustles, guys, please, the experiences with the other side hustles, then it taught me what I really needed or what I really wanted in a side hustle. And I saw that all here in the online business. So yeah, no regrets. If anything, I'm grateful for all the experiences. So yeah, thank
Yeah,
you
thank you
guys.
for sharing about that. What about you, Lena?
Yeah, so as for me, I Beth really made a good point. How do you know if you don't try it? And my dad also used to say the same thing. When we sit around the table, we always used together. He's also gone now, and we make so much of fuss. And then when we had a big family too. At the time, you don't get everybody different food. You have to eat whatever there is on the table, and then we sometimes don't want to eat, and they say, my dad used to say the same thing. First try, and then you will know. If you don't try, how do you know? So thank you for that. Yeah, for me, actually, it is, I did take a big leap of faith. At the age of 60, my marriage broke, and I was really, really afraid and very um, insecure. I don't know where my life was going to go, what I'm going to do. It's not easy. After 35 years of marriage, you have become separate. So it was a very big, I really had to trust in the Lord. Believe me, that was really a huge step that I had to restart my life from scratch again. At this point, I didn't know anything other than my job where I'm working. Thank God for that. But I needed a actually side hustle, something to do. I didn't want to leave my job. I wanted something to bring supplement my income. So I started, not seriously, I started kind of looking around. And one day when I was um, watching YouTube and cooking, I actually was looking for a recipe on YouTube. As everybody, I just go to because sometimes you want to cook and you don't have any idea, and then so I said I quickly jumped there, and when I was looking, then something came across, and I stopped. And because that was something, I don't know, it was the timing, I guess. So I saw my mentor's ad, and I again, before it can go completely, I again went back, and it's a replay and all that kind of thing. And then something, it was different than everything there. It looked something different. Not that I always looked for any business before, though once twice I got really fully down because I put my so much of money in a wrong business which I didn't know anything about. I trusted somebody and that went down. So this one was little different in sense, something about that ad. So I just looked at it, and again I then of course I checked it out. And yeah, then the- I just wanted something to help me to, carry on with my life at that point. I didn't have any business background. As I said, I didn't have any businesses. um, Lots of doubt, lots of fear. That's because whatever I had, I didn't want it to lose. So what I did, the next best thing that I did, I asked God uh, to guide me. I mean, I actually asked him whether can I go ahead with this, and I took a leap of faith. It was pure leap of faith that I took to start this business. And I also learned that fear doesn't go away no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But despite taking action, um, I'm here for how many years now? 4 years, almost 4 years. Yeah, I'm here in the business. I'm growing. I'm doing my best, and yeah, it's happening. I am always. I am in peace right now. I'm so much happier, and everything that I've done before, I was so afraid, and because of the faith that I took, which sometimes you don't know what is, you don't know anything. But this, I have also heard, in order to move forward, you have to leave that back step. Only you have to take a leap, take a leap. You can't hold on to that and then go forward, right?
Yeah.
So that's what exactly, it was a big leap of faith. And I'm so glad that God has led me into this business. It is amazing business. I love it. I love the community. I love everything that happening. um, and also I held on to this Bible verse, if I can share this. It says that this comes from a proverb 3, 5 and 6. Maybe you all know already. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him or submit him, and he will make your path straight. So that one, and there's another one from Jeremiah 29:11. I kept on holding to these Bible verses to help me out my day-to-day life. But today I have transformed. It's only because of the the faith that I took, and I learned that God is the only one who is there. I mean, nothing happens from our own. So that is how I overcame my fear, and I stepped in faith, and this is where I am. I'm in a right good place now.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for sharing about that, Lena. And what about you, Jonathan? Any experience, any leap of faith? I know you
Yes,
got a lot of leap of faith.
I do. But let's begin with my when I remember when I started trying how to do mountain biking. I got forced to try it because all my cousins, all my brother did still do it, and I didn't. I was always doing the street bikes and all of that. So I tried it. Right, it's so scary. It's like if you're on top of the hill, and then you just you just ride
We,
down with oh yeah. So first hill, I said I gotta do it. Because I have a lot of fears in me, like fear of heights. Oh, big time. So that is going to I can overcome it by doing it. That's how I see it. So there was like it's not really that deep, but there was a like a drop, right? So I had my helmet on, my elbow pads, and all of that, knee pads. First thing, because I allowed my fear to prevent me from thinking straight. So when I first go down, the first turn of the wheel, I we call it over the bar or OTB. So I did that. I flew on top of the bar, the handlebar. So luckily, my helmet was dented. My brand new bike at that time, it was scratched. So the very first thing my the very first thing my cousin said, it's not that, hey, how are you doing? It's not, oh, how's the bike? So what I learned from that is then after that I walked away, luckily. And then so what I learned from that, you will not know if you're good at one thing if you don't try. You know, all the skills that we have, they all learned skills. And nobody is born uh, knowing everything in this business, right? No one. And those are the fear of people. It's like, what if I'm not good enough? You know, what if I don't have the skill? What if I can't talk to anyone? What if? Why can't we turn those what if to what if it works for you?
Yeah.
What if this is the answer you've been looking for 10 years, but you are overcome by the what if that you're going to fail, right? So, what if you take the first step and you find out on yourself and don't listen to those people like that's not going to work out for you, all those skeptical people that's feeding you negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs. Don't believe that. You are an adult for most of us. You can think on your own and then just do the smart thing and try it. Like
Exactly.
me going over the bar, you're not gonna fall if you don't even experience that. I learned a lot when I went over the bar. That means I always want to wear my helmet or else. So don't be afraid of failing. Okay, don't be scared of failing because I learned this the hard way because sorry, my dog is like playing beside me. When I started the business, that was my biggest fear, is fear of failing. And then someone told me that embrace the failure because you will get better if you keep on failing, right? You'll get better. So next time around you experience that same thing, the same failure, you will just laugh, brush it off, and then walk away. So we had a book from our team, just collect your notes. I'm not going to mention the name of the book. Keep accepting the no's because eventually at the end of those no's is your yes. Yeah. So it's very exciting. Like me, I was talking to my go. I was saying it on my go live 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It's like I woke up one day and then I was driving to work and then I was like, here, I'm a guy, but I started tearing up. I started crying in my car driving to work. And then it's like it's not tears of sadness, it's excitement. Because for some reason I had a vision of me going into that stage like Beth soon. and then and then I said, wow, I was able to do it through hard work and perseverance. And that vision is that changed me like recently. It changed me. I'm a more positive. I have a more positive outlook now. And before, of course, no business is easy to do. Traditional, digital, whatever business it is, there's no easy business, guys. This is not a job. You have to build it in order for you to start earning. So I'm excited to see the final version of me. I'm excited to see that. And yeah, that's what's my focus now. I can talk, huh? Sorry.
It's okay. Oh,
That's it for me.
thank you for sharing all those, Jonathan. And I know one of my biggest leap of faith. It started when I was 12 years old. So I born from a very poor family. I don't know if we'll be able to finish high school. And one time, the Sisters of Mary, I'm a graduate from nonprofit organization that giving giving kids free education. So Sisters of Mary came to our community to offer that education. And one of the things that I did, I took an exam, and I passed the exam. I passed everything without my mom and dad knowing it. So when the time came that I were about to leave, because it's in Manila, so we live in Bicol, and they're bringing me to all the kids that pass the scholarship will be bringing to Manila to have to live there and to study. And we were the first batch of that school in our community, so nobody knows about Sisters of Mary by that time. And when I told my mother, I'm going there, I wanted to continue my study, and my mom was crying. I can imagine her right now that she's doing sewing, some doing sewing of the clothes of our, and she's telling me, no, you cannot go there because we don't know what's going on. You're only 12 years old, and I don't want to let you go. So I told my mom, yeah, you're telling me that now, but I'm confident that they are good people because they are nuns. And I I truly believe in my heart that they are good people. And I wanted to graduate. I wanted to have a proper education, because for me that's the best way to get out from the poverty. And she really don't like me to go, but I told her one thing, and I told her, if you're not going to let me go today, what if in the near future you cannot send me to school? Who am I going to blame? So that one of the things that my mom kind of like, okay, I don't want to become, the person that will block your dream. So even if she's scared, even if she's has so many doubt, so she trusted me. And I was so thankful that she did, because I did not he she did not know that I was also scared, because I'm only 12 years old going to Manila. I never been there. The only place that the farthest place that I traveled was, the town proper. And but I wanted to get out from I wanted to get out from poverty, and for me that's the best chance. And I was so thankful that I did that. Sister Suberi sent me to school for 4 years. I live in the dormitory, because it's a dormitory where the school and the dormitory are was there. It's a big compound, and we're about like 1,000 student by that time. And we were in the we're batch 5. So, and now Sisters of Mary grown we expanded to Mexico, not only to Philippines, but it started in Korea, and then it went to Philippines, and then Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, Brazil, and now we have in Africa. So it's now become a really global, and the mission is still the same. You will not pay anything. They're looking for poor kids to have that education. And one of the things that I remember, as as a student, as a graduate of the Sisters of Mary, you will become a seed to turn around the how your family you become a seed to your family, so that you will get out from poverty. So that was one of my tasks as a graduate of the Sisters of Mary. And I'm so happy that because of that, I become confident enough. I become so courageous that I every time there's a scholarship, I took chance. As says, how would you know? How you know if you can't, if you don't take a chance? And when I become employee of Intel, there's a scholarship program, and that's when I become an engineer. And his history, right after history. So now that an I become a digital business owner, it's now my time. Because of the digital business, I was able to also share blessings to the school, give back to the school, and able to help them, um, help more kids like me turn their give chances to their not only to the kids but to their family to have a better life. And I am so thankful. That's what I learned from the past is, do not hold yourself just because you are scared. You 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 need you need to take a leap of faith. You need to do things that you're afraid to do, just to see how it is. And with same thing with the digital business, I was scared too when I started this business, because I was scared of failing. I started a lot of business, but this one, um I'm I'm already running my business for 4 years now, and I'm so happy because I did not stop, even if I post, but I did not stop. So those are the experience I um that teach me to really really get out from your comfort zone and do the things that you think that will make your life for a better. So many experience. Thank you so much for that. And last but not the least, what what's one small step you can take today to start building confidence in yourself and your dreams?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jonathan, sorry.
Jonathan. Okay.
Let's actually ask Beth to do it first because it's
Okay,
almost 6 o'clock.
you first, Beth, because I think you have to leave at
Mhm.
6.
Okay, thank you guys. All right, so one small step definitely is to take action. Really, I feel like that's the best way to combat fear is to take action. If you're scared to try something new, then just do it. The great thing about our online business is we provide you all the information you need first, everything about the business, so you will know if it's something that you think you can do or not. Again, all the information before you make any kind of
Yeah.
commitment. So I love that about our business. We only really want to work with people who are also sold about the business. So I think, yeah, that would be, it's very short and sweet, but really that's the best way. And another great thing about our business is our community. You will never feel like you're swimming alone. And if you do, that's by choice because really our community is very engaged with one another. We truly care for one another. We provide support from all sides, from all angles, about everything you can think of related to social media, online presence, etc. So sometimes it's good to hear from, everyone, because everyone has something to offer. Like, I can be on the more introvert kind of personality. So I feel like I resonate with Lena, right? She also is shy, and then also with Coach Grace, because she can also be shy, and then same with Jonathan. So I feel like, it just, whoever you can resonate with, you will get support. Again, the only way that you will feel like you're swimming alone is if you decide to. um so yeah, surround yourself with people who want the same thing as you, who want to change your life. You want a better future, you want to be able to get out of debt, you want more for your family. These are all great things. So people are already doing that in our community. So, why not? Again, take action, don't delay, especially if you've been seeing us on your social media for, over and over. I would definitely take action today. Don't delay, don't wait, because time is of the essence, right? Time is gold. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
Yeah, I'm
thank
gonna have
you.
to go in a few minutes just because my daughter has a school event.
Okay,
But
no
I'm very
problem. And
excited
thank
and
you for sharing.
Thank
You
you.
can
Thank you
yeah,
so
you
much.
can get out
thank you so much.
anytime, and we'll continue with the discussion. So, what
Oh,
about you,
sige.
Sister Lina?
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. As for me, yeah, you know what, I would say start by surrounding yourself. In order to build the confidence, it just doesn't come. You have to. I feel to me, I surrounded myself with the people who inspire me and who uplift me. And it's also depends on where you are prior to this, right? Because
Yeah.
sometimes you are in a different spot. You always feel that you maybe you're put down or not supported or anything like this way. For me, it worked when I was around people who are happy and motivate you, applaud you, and these type of things really help me to uh, to overcome my fear and put confidence in me, and grow from there. And the other thing is that learn by doing. It could be anything that if you don't, uh, nobody gives you the just um, you might get all the stuff, but then unless you put yourself inside and experience and learn from that's the only way you build your confidence. For suppose here, I was not a big public speaker or anything like that. I did go to Toastmasters. I'm a member of Toastmaster, but that was many years ago. That is to overcome my fear. I started that program. I'm still in it, but I'm not really very active because I got so many other things. I'm a grandmother, I full-time worker, plus I do this business. But that this business gives me the opportunity to talk,
Yeah.
so that way also you grow your confidence, but learn by doing. That's what I would say. And well, if any of you are looking for something, business, or want to do something on the side, um, in order to do that, only thing is to take action. As Beth said, take action, you know invest in your learning, um, and also when invest more in your personal development. That way you automatically grow your confidence, because that is the only area that you have to guard and increase your confidence, and become a better version of you. Even if you do every day 1%, by end of the year you already did 365%, or maybe that's my math is wrong, then that's how it is. but
Yeah,
you
you're
did,
right.
at least you did 1% every day, so you keep on growing. The more you grow, more you go out of your comfort zone. It will grow you as a person. I can see all the transformation in my own self. I am not talking about anything, but my own transformation tells me that because I was taking action, I was willing to be coachable, and I willing to learn and practice what I learn. That is what brought me here. So if anybody are looking for a business like what we are having this, just we are offering a free webinar. Nothing to, you don't even have to put the penny down, you don't have to worry about it. There is no obligation, nothing at all. You just sign up on our website and look at that free webinar and see for yourself if it is fit for you or not. Because not business is not fit for everyone. You need focus, you need commitment, you need consistency, you need to be coachable, you need to work hard. We call work smarter, but because of so many things we have, the tools and everything, so that's why it becomes smarter. But you still have to put in your effort in everything. As Jonathan said, whether it's a job or business, you still have to put your effort in it. You can't just sit back and say, it doesn't happen. Even if you want to win a lottery ticket, you still have to buy the ticket, you have to pay the money for that, right?
Yeah.
So these are the things, like, it's simple. Unless you invest in something, you cannot get anything free. Only free we get is, oh yeah, there is something free. You only free you get is our webinar.
Yeah.
That is free for sure. See, there is something free. So yeah,
Yeah.
so just to have a look at it, and then see if it does for you. We are here to answer any of the questions. Just DM us or message us, any of us, and we are here. So, and the last thing is that put faith in the Lord. If that is what's their faith, I put my faith in the Lord. I can say that Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's what I put my faith in the Lord. And everyone has their own kind of what they put the faith in, so we respect that. So yeah, so I think that is what it is. Just to
Yeah, thank you, Lena, for that sharing. And I'm sure there are a lot of people that can relate on you. And what about you, brother John? Brother John.
Brother. Anyway, I only have one. Okay. So that small step that can actually build your confidence is knowing your why. Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're doing, your career, your business, your life. Who is John, for example, right? Because if you, it's okay to discover your initial meaning of yourself,
Mhm.
but you need to dig deeper than that. For our business, particularly, you need to find your true why, right? I always tell my mentees these: you need to dig 10 times deeper. Everybody in our community can have, oh, my brand is a working mom, a single mom. Everybody has that, but you have to stand out. But in order for you to stand out, you have to keep asking yourself why you want to be have a better retirement someday. Because I want to help out my kids. I don't want to depend on them. Why? Because growing up, I depended on my parents, and I don't want to put the burden on my kids. Why? Because I want them to grow on their own. So this is how you keep on digging and finding your real self. I came to when I started the business, my why was totally different. Like generic. But looking back right now, my why is totally it changed. So right now, I started off as I want to have a better retirement, support my family and my aging parents. That's it, right? But now I am here as a full-time registered nurse and a digital business owner. Show you, how to run a digital business in the background using our tools, our systems, and my mentorship. In order for mostly nurses to get back their time so they don't have to work anymore. They don't have to pull 2 to 3 jobs just to provide for their family. Those are my why. And I know you guys who I was watching, you can find your own why as well. That's it. Short and sweet.
Thank you, Nurse John. And yeah, I think that's one of the things that make you confident is knowing you at the very start. So for me, in addition to that, is the the small step that I can take today to start building my confidence is to really learn. Knowledge is power, because without knowing and without knowing the things, you're not confident to even tell someone about it. But if you know and you believe on that, for example, this business, you can easily relay it to the people that you know, and you will be proud that you're a business owner, because you got that confidence. So confidence is not inborn. You actually learn it over time. And the only thing that make you confidence is knowing who are you, knowing what you do, and knowing where you wanted to go. And with that, thank you so much. So we have for all the people that listening to us, thank you for taking your time, your precious time, um, watching us, and hopefully we inspire you. Hopefully you get some inspiration from all of us. And if you guys are looking for a side hustle, we have a we are all digital business owner here. We are in the same business, so you can tap any one of us, Lena, John, or me, or Beth. Beth already uh, get out from the StreamYard, from the go live, because she has to go with her kids. But you know what? You can tap any one of us, and we will be happy to let you know, to teach you, or to mentor you about this business. And if you are still skeptical about it, we have a free webinar that you can attend. We have live every Tuesday and Thursday if you wanted live. But if you don't have time for the live webinar, because it's the date in the day and time is defined, you can always watch the replay. So you can register from any one of us. So Sis Lina don't have the the website there, but you can message here if you resonate with her. And of course you can register to Jonathan or to me, and you can just message us here, and we will be happy to help you out. And with that, thank you, everyone, and good night. See you again soon. Bye for now.